and rained today. These rains symbolize validation from above of this rush of projects which have received presidential support and blessing, but now we have the heavens smile upon us. In order to get the physical explanation of the road to be commissioned today, Your Excellency, I crave your indulgence that we now invite the Executive Secretary of the FCDA, Engineer Richard Yunana Dauda, to make his way here. And as he makes his way, please help us encourage him so that he can give us a good explanation.
Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ranking members of the National Assembly present here, both serving and past, Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of FCT, and the Honorable Minister of State for FCT, and other members of the Federal Executive Council present here, former governors present, other members of the National Assembly, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Kindly permit me to stand on the well-established protocol by the Director of Programs to welcome you all and to present the project overview of the full-scope development of Collector Road CN8, which is the Asuku Okon Way, from Arterial Road N5, which is Obafemi Awolowo Way, to Arterial N1 and other connecting roads in Dakibu district of the Federal Capital City. Your Excellency, in continuation of the mandate of the FCT administration in providing requisite engineering infrastructure in line with the provisions of the Abuja Master Plan, the contract for the full-scope development of Collector Road CN8 from Arterial N5 to Arterial N1 and other connecting roads in Sector Center B, Dakibu district, was processed and awarded to Messrs. OK Isoka Riari Nigeria Limited in September 2024. Your Excellency, the Sector Center B is one of the 4 sector centers in Phase 2 of the Federal Capital City. A sector in the master plan is a combination of about 4 districts together, and the sector center is located where the 4 districts meet. At those meeting points of the 4 districts in a sector, the master plan provides for a hub where commercial and employment areas are provided to service the 4 districts in such sectors. In the case of Sector Center B, where we are now, it serves the districts of Utako, Wuye, Jabi, and Dakibu. Collector Road CN8 is on the Dakibu side of the sector. The scope of works for this project includes the construction of a dual carriageway of 2 lanes, with a parking lane making it 3 lanes, and that makes it 6 lanes altogether. The other connecting roads are local streets with 2 lanes each and a parking lane. The roads are constructed along with other engineering infrastructure, such as box and pipe culverts, underground surface water drainage, wastewater drainage network, water distribution pipe network, telecommunication ducts, street lights, as well as walkways. Your Excellency, Collector Road CN8 is practically completed and ready to be put to use. The project provides access to public institutions like the Code of Conduct Tribunal, the FCT High Court building, the Police Service Commission headquarters, as well as the Abuja division of the Court of Appeal, which is under construction. It also services other private commercial developments in this area. The completion of this project will improve the vehicular and pedestrian traffic circulation around Sector Center B with smooth connection to the districts of Jabi, Utako, Wuye, and Dakibu. This is coupled with improved security in the area as well as socioeconomic lives of the residents. Your Excellency, we thank the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and the Honorable Minister of FCT, Barrister Ezenwo Nyesom Wike, CON, for the opportunity to be part of this project. Thank you, Your Excellency, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Thank you, ES, for giving us a project overview of this road. Contractors come and go, Your Excellency, with respect to various projects across the Nigerian nation. But it's only the ones who show dedication and have a national deal that have been provided the opportunity to serve the FCT, those with corporate social responsibility who offer jobs to the community. We will now invite Messrs. Oke Isokariari to deliver the contractor's speech. I would like to urge him to keep it as short as possible, as we can see that the rain seems not to abate at this time. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Excellencies, past and present, and members of National Assembly. Pardon me for some of us are not good at speech making. But Your Excellency, about 8 months ago you were here. You were here to flag off this project. And I remember what you engaged us on, and you told us that we should ensure that we deliver this project, even if we were given 15 months. Your Excellency, luckily, we have been able, even with the weather, we've been able to deliver this project in 8 months rather than 15 months. Of course, all of this has been made possible by the management of the FCDA and the FCT administration. They have intentionally fast-tracked the completion of this project by supporting us in all manners of ways. So today, we're happy that we're here to be commissioning this project. And we also give glory to God. Our company will be 53 years on the 4th of July. And today is the 1st of July, so it's a double celebration for us. Your Excellency, we thank you for that opportunity. I will continue to hope for more opportunities to serve the Federal Republic of Nigeria as our country. So help us God. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed. Contractors to the project have spoken, and they are grateful for the opportunity. Being grateful is something we all do, and it's very important. We have it from our forebears, from our ancestors. We thank those who have helped us, who have looked out for us. And so, to say thank you today, we are inviting the Honorable Minister of State, a very pleasant woman who has responsibility to deliver an elegant vote of thanks. Doctor, please come forward. Dr. Maria Mahmood is the FCT Minister of State.
Have you seen my beautiful baby? Oh, have you seen my tomato baby? Oh, Jay, Mahmood Safali Kulumitempa. Ada Umano, baby na sugar. Yo.
Excellency, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by the Vice President, His Excellency Senator Kashi Shetima, GCON. His Excellency, the Deputy Chief of Staff to Mr. President, His Excellency Ibrahim Hassan Hadija, Chairman Senate Committee on Area Council and Ancillary Matters, Senator David Junkuta, His Excellency Honorable Minister of FCT, Barrister Ezemoyel Suwiki, Life Venture CON, other members of the National Assembly that are here present, and also the Federal Executive Council, former governors that are with us, all dignitaries and esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I stand before you this afternoon on behalf of the Federal Capital Territory Administration to give a vote of thanks at this landmark occasion. That's the official commissioning of the newly constructed Collector Road CN8 from Material Road N5 to N1 in this district of the Daiichi View, Abuja. We are deeply thankful to His Excellency, Mr. President, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for his continued support and also commitment to infrastructural development and inclusive of urban growth in FCT and the nation at large. We also want to extend our sincere gratitude to His Excellency, the Vice President, Senator Kashim Shettima, for his continued support and steadfast in the commitment of development of the national process. We also want to acknowledge His Excellency, the Honorable Minister of FCT, Barrister Yeltsin Wike, Mr. Project, a tireless leader and also a true champion of infrastructure excellence. We want to also appreciate all the entire FCT staff, the engineers, the contractors, and every person that has contributed to the success of this program. We will not hesitate to thank you at any time for your dedication, professionalism, and expertise. We want to also appreciate the users of the road and also the residents of Daiichi View district for their patience throughout the construction period. And our prayer is that this road that we are about to commission will ease movement, would also stimulate socio-economic growth of Daiichi View and FCT at large. We also want to appreciate every individual that has come to celebrate with us here. We want to appreciate our media team. We want to appreciate our civil society groups that have been here with us, all our friends and associates for always being with us, for always encouraging us and also stimulating us to do more for the people of FCT and the nation at large. I say thank you for coming. May God bless Federal Capital Territory and Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
We thank the Honorable Minister of State. We now invite the man who has gathered us all here together to come and speak to us, the Honorable Minister of FCT.
Your Excellency, Mr. President, I've been represented by His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima, Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger, the Vice President. Ladies and gentlemen, because of want of time, Your Excellency, let me again thank you. Today is the 14th day, 2 weeks, that you have been commissioning projects initiated by the FCT administration through your support. We want to sincerely thank you, and also thank you that for waiting since morning because of the weather, and the weather did not stop you from coming. I want to sincerely thank you. Your Excellency, the road is good now. When we wanted to find a land for the construction of the Abuja division of the Court of Appeal, and I was told by the Director of Lands that there was a space, I said, let me go and see the place. Your Excellency, you can't believe that as a city, we could have such terrible, horrible roads. And to the Federal Council, by our support, this contract was awarded last year, September, and we flagged it up October last year. Today, we are commissioning it. Your Excellency, there's no way to talk much, but to thank you for your continued support, and we continue to solicit for more support. On that note, Your Excellency, I invite you to talk to the people of Daiichi View District and commission this road. Thank you, and God bless you.
You can kindly sit down, please. The Honorable Minister, Federal Capital Territory, His Excellency, Barrister Ezonwo Nyesom Wike, CON, Chairman Senate Committee on FCT Area Councils and Ancillary Matters, Distinguished Senator David Jimkuta, other members of the National Assembly present here, the Deputy Chief of Staff to Mr. President, former Speaker, Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Chibudo Nwuche, all former National Assembly members present here. I have seen Senator Sandy Ono, Philip Senimo Aduda, Senator Magnus Abe, Mao Ohuabunwa, and of course Ifeanyi Ararume. The Honorable Minister of State, FCT, Dr. Maria Mahmoud, my former colleagues in the National Economic Council, former Governor of Benue State, Dr. Okeze Ikpeazu, former Governor of Benue State, His Excellency Samuel Otom, former Governor of Enugu State, His Excellency Ifeanyi Ugwanyi Ugburubu. Members of the press, honored guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. There is no louder proof of a government's seriousness than the modernization of its cities. When a city walks, when its roads are paved, when its lights are on, and when its arteries flow with congestion, it tells the world that its government is not just present but purposeful. Infrastructure, after all, is not just about concrete and steel. It is the most persuasive advertisement of leadership, of order, and of vision. A modern city inspires confidence, attracts investment, and most importantly, restores the dignity of those who call it home. That is why today's occasion is not just about commissioning a road. It is a grand reassurance that cities must work for their people and that a functioning capital is the foundation upon which a functioning nation is built. It gives me immense pleasure to be here today for the official commissioning of the newly constructed collector road CN8, known as Asuko Okonwe, and other connecting roads in the Daki View district of our beloved Federal Capital Territory. This road, stretching from the bustling arterial road N5, better known as Obafemi Awolowo, in Jabi district, to the vibrant arterial road N1, the Olusegun Obasanjo Way here in Daki View, is a vital artery of this beautiful city. They are a bold signature of our commitment to urban renewal and economic revitalization. For too long, inadequate infrastructure has choked the aspirations of these areas. Today, we tear down that wall. Today, we breathe life into communities long waiting to be seen, long waiting to be served. The dividends of this project are immediate and enduring. Commutes will shorten, congestions will ease, and most critically, livelihoods will flourish. Shops will open, markets will thrive, children will reach schools faster, emergency services will arrive quicker. This is what we mean when we speak of renewed hope. Not lofty rhetoric, but practical impact. Not policy for the sake of politics, but policy translated into progress. This is renewed hope poured into concrete and paved across kilometers. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our vision for Abuja is not limited to its glittering center. We are equally committed to its outskirts, to its margins, to its hidden corners where dreams often struggle to breathe. Every road we build, every bridge we complete, every community we connect is a prime step towards a more inclusive, more equitable Nigeria. The capital of this great nation must reflect the strength and dignity of all who call it home. We are determined to ensure that development knows no postcode, that governance does not discriminate and that the dignity of our citizens is not defined by their geography. I must, at this point, pay tribute to the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Barrister Nyesom Wike, whose sense of urgency in the execution of these projects is well known to Nigerians. We thank you and your entire team at the FCTA for this outstanding work. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this administration remains steadfast in its support for the FCTA. We'll continue to provide the resources, policy backing, and institutional cooperation needed to ensure that projects like this are delivered on time and to the highest standards. Our goal is to build a capital that works for everyone. So as we commission this route, let it be a symbol not just of connectivity but of commitment, not just of movement but of momentum. This is Nigeria we are building together, where governance is felt in everyday life and where every citizen, no matter how distant from the corridors of power, feels the warm embrace of purposeful leadership. It is now my singular honor to commission the newly constructed collector road CN8, Asuko Okon Street, stretching from Obafemi Awolowo Way to Olusegun Obasanjo Way, and the adjoining roads in the Daki-Biu district to the glory of God and in service to the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much, and may God bless us all. It's my singular honor and privilege to cherish forever to commission the collector road CN8 Asuko Okon Way from Arterial Road N5 Obafemi Awolowo Way and other connecting roads in Daki-Biu district, officially commissioned by His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCON, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Tuesday, 1st July 2025.
Welcome back from the live telecast. We'll now continue with our regular programs. Stay tuned.
Industry and influences what many people, millions of people, pay for mortgages and other type of loans.
We've seen inflation completely diminished from where it was under the reckless spending and the bad policies of the previous incompetent administration. I would remind the Fed chair, and I would remind the entire world, that this is a president who was a businessman first, and he knows what he is doing. He has a proven economic formula that worked in his first